Good morning, everyone. Today we'll be beginning with a new chapter. The chapter name is Deep Water. The chapter is about the determination, about the courage, about the willpower with which the writer fights with his deepest fear of water. The, the author, William Douglas, he had a fear of water, and he had and whenever he went near the water, the fear of water would overcome him, and he would not be able to even enjoy the slightest water activities as well. Right, he would never be able to enjoy fishing, he could never go for skating, and he was always engulfed with that fear of water whenever he went near the water. But this story tells us about his courage with which he had overcome this long fear of water. He had this fear of water since childhood. Whenever he used to walk along the beach with his father, holding his hands, he used to get scared with the mighty waves which swept over him. And that fear of water remained in his subconscious mind. Later on, when he became a teenager, when he was a young boy, not a teenager, but a young boy, he again met with an accident. He had gone for learning swimming classes, but there was one boy who bullied him and he threw him inside the water. When he threw him inside the water, since he was learning swimming, so with all his skills, he tried to come out of water. But every time he tried to come out, he failed, and slowly he began to drown in water. Though he was saved from drowning, but still that fear somewhere made a place in his heart, and he was very scared from then onwards to even go near the water. So we'll be beginning with the summary now. The story has been taken from the author's autobiography of Men and Mountains. In this place, he tells about his fear of water and how he conquered it by determination and willpower. As a child, he was 3 or 4 years old. He would go to the beach in California with his father. He would get scared by the might of the huge waves which swept over him, and it instilled a fear in his subconscious mind. A few years later, in his eagerness to learn swimming, he joined a swimming pool where an incident further increased his terror. He was pushed into the pool by another boy and experienced death closely. Many years after that incident, he stayed away from water, but desire to go to fishing and swimming in nature was strong enough to motivate him over his fear. So, because of this fear which he has carried for too long, firstly, when he was a young boy, he used to go along with his father. The mighty waves scared him, and that fear, it remained in his subconscious mind. Later on, when as a young when as a young boy, or you can say almost of a teenage age, when he was no when he gathered enough courage to learn swimming, he was bullied by one of his seniors, and he faced death from very near. And that incident, it took a toll over him, and he had that fear of water. He carried that fear of water for too long. This fear of water often kept him away from all the water related sports. He wanted to go for those sports, but his fear didn't allow him to do so. But still, once again, he gathered enough courage. He gathered with all his determination and willpower. He once again decided to learn swimming. He once again decided to overcome his fear. Now let's see whether the writer William Douglas was able to overcome his fear or not. Many years after that incident, he stayed away from water, but the desire to go fishing and swimming in nature was strong enough to motivate him or overcome his fear. He learned swimming with the help of an instructor who ensured that William knew swimming well enough to be able to swim in huge lakes and waterfalls too. Still, when he would swim, The fear from his child experiences, embedded in his subconscious mind, would grip over him and over again. So whenever, no, even now also, when he was trying to learn with all willpower and determination, his childhood fear, his teenage fear would overpower him, and somewhere he lost balance. So it was very difficult for him to overcome those fears of drowning. He wanted to conquer that fear. He faced it sarcastically, thinking that now, as he knew how to swim, what harm could it do to him? He challenged his fear in the face of it, and finally it would vanish. It was a baseless fear instilled in his subconscious mind. This experience of swimming was valuable for him. This experience of enjoying nature from the very close filled him with another energy, filled him with positivity and optimism. And slowly, his positivity, his optimism, his willpower and determination helped him overcome his fear. He had experienced terror and death. He overcame it and finally conquered it. William realized that death is peaceful and it is the fear of death that is terrorizing. He will live to live life intensely, as he had overcome his fear and started living fearlessly. Right? So the summary of the story, the conclusion is that with your willpower and determination, it is possible for you to even come out with your deepest fears. Right? Even the deep the fears which you have carried for long, and if you have strong willpower and determination to overcome it, nothing can stop you, and surely and definitely you will come out of that fear. And also, one thing is said in this chapter, it is not the death which fears, it is the fear of death which fears us the most. Yet no one is scared by death, but the fear of death, fear of dying, makes you die every day, right? Because you die only once, but with that fear of dying, you die every day. Now, what you will do is you will draw a storyboard for the chapter with images. Once you share your homework on the WhatsApp group, only then your attendance will be marked. Thank you.